Now that you know your way around your home page, it's time to start adding content. You do this using the tools on the pencil at the top of your page. There's Write Tools, Tools for Uploading, and Tools for Interacting. For this screencast, I'll focus on the Write tools, specifically the simplest way to add content to the page, which is the Write text box. This tool recently became much more useful in that Oracle spent the summer adding a toolbar to this, which allows you to customize your text a lot more than you were able to in the past. So I've gone ahead here and added a title to my post, and I'm going to go and change the color to red so it really stands out. And now for my content, I've gone ahead and typed it up in a Works Open Office document. And so all I need to do is copy it and go back to here. Now you won't be able to use the right-click paste command. You'll have to use Control-V to put it in there. And what you'll notice is that it's copied over the formatting from the Open Office document. If this formatting starts to become a problem or you don't want it, you actually have the option of cutting this out of here. And there's two paste tools here, the regular paste tool, and this is a paste text box. And so if I paste my text into the paste text box instead, I have to use Control-V and hit OK. It just pastes the texts, and then I can add the formatting now with the toolbar in ThinkQuest. So to go through the toolbar quickly, I've already talked about the paste buttons. This is a really nice new one, the Insert Edit Link button. So now what I can do down here is where I mentioned my school website. If I want to make a link to that, I can just select it, click on the link button, and it'll take me to a link pop-up window. So a couple of things to make sure. I can change the link type, so URL or an email if I want someone to email me, and put my email address in there. Also, you make sure the protocol button says HTTP, because it can actually say other things, and that can actually make it difficult for the link to work. So now you can go type in your link. This is my school website, and click OK, and now that's become a live link in my text box. Most of the rest of these buttons work like in any word processor, so I won't go over them in detail. It is worth mentioning that you do have subscript and superscript, which is really nice. And over here you actually have the option to add, insert or edit tables. And you'll see that it works very much like it does in a Word document. Once the pop-up window comes up, you can pick the number of rows, the number of columns, border size. If you make that 0, you can use a table to set up your page, but no one will actually be able to see it. And you click OK, and it'll insert a nice table for you. The other thing that is useful is the paint bucket tool. I can use that now. For example, if I wanted to make the Welcome to My Links page more of a title, if I go to my paint bucket tool, I can put a nice banner behind that to really make it stand out. And finally, one thing I discovered while making this screencast that I think might be useful is this tool over here, Maximize Editor Size, will actually take this and turn it into a full-sized editor, which looks a lot like a Google document or something like that. The last thing to point out is you can actually, now I'm not sure this was available before the summer, you can now actually say you're not ready to share your text if you want to have a chance to look at it before you finally share it. If you click Save, you've now created some content that looks like that. This here would be extra formatting that has been copied over from the Open Office document. So to get rid of that, I would have had to make sure I paste everything into the paste text box.